Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Saturday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, we are in week 2 of the London Black Knights series, and we are battling off against the Houston Texans. This will be our first official London regular season home game. As you guys saw from the last episode, we were on the road in Miami, Florida, and beat the Dolphins 34-14 in week 1. So I'll have that link to the video if you guys want to check it out. So we'll be in Olympic Stadium battling off against the 0-1 Houston Texans as the London Black Knights are hopefully to go 2-0 on the regular season. So without a further ado, we will see you guys at Olympic Stadium at kickoff time. Here we are at beautiful Olympic Stadium in London, England, as the London Black Knights are ready to kick this off here in London. So now they kick it off, and the Houston Texans are ready to return, and they're going to get stopped down around the 34-yard line, and this will be a first down, and we see Josh McCown stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. He's played for multiple teams, and he's been in this league for 19 years, so he's going to throw the football to Ryan Griffin, and that will actually Anthony Frisker, my apologies. So last week he had 4 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown on the loss. So anyway, 1st and 10, they're going to run the football with the running back, and he lost about 2 yards there on that play. So now this will be a 2nd and 12 now here for the Houston Texans in London. So we're at Olympic Stadium, so they're going to throw the football, and it is intercepted by Devin McCourty, the identical twin brother of Jason McCourty, who both share the same birthday, which is August 13th. And we see Cam Newton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode for the London Black Knights. So he's our starting quarterback for London. So now Cam Newton, he's going to throw this to Antonio Brown, and he gets out of bounds there at the 28 for a gain of 24 yards on that play. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 28 here in Olympic Stadium, as now we see Cam Newton. He's ready to throw this football. He's going to pass it to Antonio Brown, the former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver, gets his first touchdown of the game, 2nd on the year, and he actually gets the first touchdown in the city of London in London Black Knights history. So now the Black Knights lead at 7-0 here at Olympic Stadium. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10. They're going to run the football with Rashad Penny, and he only gained about 6 yards there on that play. 2nd and 4 now. We're going to use the nickel formation here for the defense. And Houston, they're thinking about running the football, and they only gained about 2 yards there on that play. 3rd and 2 now here for Houston, as London is on defense. So London is really anticipated to get the football. And Josh McCown throws the football. That's going to be incomplete. 1 for 3 there. He has 1 INT. And Antonio Brown is ready to return the punt here for London, who just scored the touchdown earlier in this quarter. Number 81, he is ready to return. That's what he wore in Tampa Bay. That number, he wore number 84 when he played for the Steelers. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to do a run play featuring Todd Gurley. So 1st and 10 from the 21. We're going to hand the football off to Todd Gurley, and he does a couple of juke moves there. And it looks like he is going to get this into the end zone. Nobody even stops him, and he jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. And that is a 79-yard touchdown, and it's now going to be 14-0 here in London. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 17 from the 27 here in London. And Josh McCown throws the football. That's going to be an incomplete. 1 for 4, 10 yards and 1 INT. as this is now going to be a 3rd and 17 now here for the Houston Texans. They're going to throw this football, and they're not going to make that first down. So this will be a 4th and 16 now, as we are ready to return the punt here for London. So they punt this away. Antonio Brown, he is ready to return. He uses a juke move there, and he does get stopped down around the 42. And this is going to be a 1st and 10. So now we're going to use the HB pass play on 1st down and 10 from the 42. This will likely be the final snap of this first quarter as we throw this football deep. Antonio Brown catches it, and we're down at the 6. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 33 here in London. It's now Josh McCown is 2 for 7, 11 yards and 1 INT. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And now they throw the football. That's not going to be enough for a first down. All right, now 4th and 4. Antonio Brown is ready to return the punt here for London. And now Antonio Brown, he uses a juke move there. And he uses another juke move. And the question is, will he get his first punt return of the touchdown in this game, is what I meant to say. So Antonio Brown gets an 83-yard punt return touchdown. This will be the first punt return touchdown for AB of the season. And we're going to take a break here. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now, 1st and 10, by the way. Houston did get a turnover. Jalen Ramsey, during the break, got an INT, but he didn't return it for very much, so just keeping that in mind. 2nd and 10 now, and Ty Gurley's going to run the football, and he lost a yard, so he has 5 rushes, 110 yards, and a touchdown, which is good. And now this will be 3rd and 12, so Cam Newton, he is ready to throw this football. He's going to pass this to Rob Gronkowski, and it is an incomplete pass. So I'm not going to do a field goal here from long range, but I will do a passing play, and hopefully I can get a touchdown or maybe even a first down. So Cam Newton, he's going to throw this football, and Justin Jefferson gets this into the end zone for a touchdown, 2nd touchdown of the season for Jefferson, and we will see you guys in the second half. All right, now we're ready to return to kickoff. We got Golden Tate III, the former Detroit Lions wide receiver. He's ready to return the kickoff here for the Black Knights. He uses a juke move there and will get stopped at the 35. This will be a 1st and 10 here for the Black Knights. So, by the way, the Texans did get a field goal during the break. So, now Cam Newton, he's ready to throw the football here for London, and that's going to be incomplete. 6 for 8, 149 yards. So now this will be a 2nd and 10 now here for the London Black Knights. We're still using that same exact play that we just used, but I just want to get a completed pass. So I'm going to throw this to Golden Tate III. He uses a juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 30. 7 for 9, 184 yards, and 3 touchdowns in this game. And now we're going to use a PAX dig on 1st and 10 from the 30. And Cam Newton, he's ready to throw the football here for the Black Knights. And he actually throws it to Golden Tate. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So now we're going to use a single back formation. And I'm thinking we're going to use a double slant. Hopefully they do have a double slant or play similar to that. Oh well, we'll just use the PA seams pass play on a 2nd down and 10 from the 34, from the 30 actually. And now Newton, he's going to run the football. And he's going to get stopped at the 14 for a gain of 16 yards. So that's pretty decent on that first play. So now we're going to use the tight end attack on 1st and 10 from the 14. And now Newton, he's ready to throw this football to Gronk, and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And now they're going to run the football, but there is a flag. And he does get stopped down around the 45, and there is a holding call. I'm supposedly saying it's on Rick Martin, so we are going to accept. They're going to be down at the 37. We're going to blitz here on 1st and 20 now here for the London Black Knights defense. So they got pushed back 10 yards and they run the football. They only gained about 1 yard there on that play. So now this will be a 2nd and 19 from the 43, from the 38, and there's only 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now they're going to throw the football and they will not make that 1st down. So it's now 3rd and 8 here in London. So now London, they're going to throw the football, and it's going to be intercepted by Quan Alexander. And the Black Knights do get a 2nd interception of this game. So now we're going to do a passing play. We're going to use some Justin Jefferson. By the way, Houston did get their 3rd turnover of the game. There's only 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And now they throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. So now we're going to use a PA middle shot on 2nd down and 10 from the 47. And now Cam Newton, he's ready to throw the football. And it's actually deflected and incomplete. So now we're going to use a PA middle shot again. And I'm thinking this time I might use some Golden Tate III as my receiver, and I get sacked by Justin Reed. Anyway, 1st and 10. We're at the 32-yard line. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go before we go 2-0. And I'm going to throw the football to Golden Tate. We got Joe Flacco as our quarterback. And the Black Knights get this into the end zone for a touchdown. 32-yard, by the way. And it's now going to be 50-3. So Joe Flacco, he's ready to throw the football. He gets his first passing touchdown of the game in London. All right, now 3rd and 20 from the 25 here in London. Josh McCown throws the football, and that, my friends, is going to be an incomplete pass. So we're ready to return the punt here for the London Black Knights. It's now going to be 50. It's still 50-3, and the Texans punt it away. And AB is ready to return. So he's going to use some juke moves there. And he will get stopped down around the 45. So this will be a 1st and 10. So now we're going to use the I form here. We're going to use Frank Gore as our running back here for the London Black Knights. So Joe Flacco hands the football to the running back, Frank Gore. He uses a juke move there. He's going to use another juke move, and he will get stopped at the 29. All right, now we're going to use a double slant route here on 2nd down and 3 from the 22-yard line. And now Joe Flacco, he's ready to throw this football. And he's going to pass it to Golden Tate, and he gets a 1st down around the 14-yard line. Now we're still going to use that double slant route on 1st and 10. So Joe Flacco, he's ready to throw the football. Supposedly he's going to pass this to Justin Jefferson, and he does get that touchdown whatsoever. 2nd receiving touchdown of the game, and we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now 2nd and 3 from the 42-yard line, and now Josh McCown, he's ready to throw the football, and that's going to be a 1st and 10. They're down at the middle of the field, and now 1st and 10, and McCown, they're going to throw the football. That's going to be an incomplete pass here for Houston. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10. They're at the 50-yard line. So what are they going to do? They're going to throw the football. They're going to get that 1st down. There's only 7 seconds to go before the London Bulldogs go 2-0 on the year. And Josh McCown gets sacked, and the game is over. The London Black Knights go 2-0 on the regular season. And we get our first regular season win here at Olympic Stadium in London. All right, Cam Newton, 147.3 passer rating, 9 out of 14 there, 221 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. Joe Flacco, 158.3 passer rating, 55 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh McCown, 33.2 passer rating, 130 yards, and 3 INTs. Ty Gurley had 1 touchdown, 117 yards. Let's see here. Antonio Brown had 4 receptions, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Golden Tate had 4 receptions, 99 yards, and 1 touchdown. Justin Jefferson had 3 receptions, 53 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. And Gronk had only 1 touchdown. Defensively, this is interesting to see. Justin Reed had 1 sack. Leonard Floyd had 1 sack. Devin McCourty had a sack and an INT. So did Quan Alexander. Jerry Hughes and Ed Oliver had 0.5 sacks. So it was actually Jalen Ramsey that had an INT as well. But nobody returned it for touchdowns for our London Black Knights. And punt return wise, Antonio Brown, he had an 83-yard punt return, and he returned it for 1 touchdown. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this London Black Knights episode, and we'll see you guys in the next episode against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.